Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Oracle Unicorn, and welcome to Shaman Messages. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest, put some things in your back pocket. You never know, you might need it for later. Be sure to check your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs on my Facebook page at Zodiacs. I'm getting through the rest of the Zodiacs now, but they are timeless readings, so old ones could reflect now and also give you new messages about what's going on now. So old ones are always good to rewatch or watch, especially when it comes to your zodiacs. Okay. Old messages can literally give you new insight. All right, so this is a general reading for my feminines. All right, feminines, holy cow. So I always turn, don't I? All right. My back's like bugging me. Okay, that was better. Okay. Wow, feminine. So. Oh, wow, feminines. I really thought this was like you taking down your mask. Feminines, no, this is like perfect storm and surprise of someone else showing their authentic self. Like them taking their mask down to you. Like, I feel like there's a fear of rejection. And some of you feminines, there's like a fear around rejecting your call or some sort. You're going to feel and know the right answer for you. Don't just kind of I would say don't blindside yourself in a way, feminines. Some of you, it's going to take a leap of faith. It's going to be unknown, the path, but at the same time, the path. That's just you jumping into your unknown of creating your reality. Okay, so there's definitely going to be a difference. You're going to really feel and see the differences. Okay, so be patient while you wait to see and feel the differences. Okay, this is a big reason why I feel you felt rejected by your masculine, because your masculine did this. Your masculine had this quality about themselves that you maybe not necessarily understand, and now it's coming to the unison and conclusion of both of you understanding this energy. Okay, some of you it's just rejection, and some of you it was rejection upon yourself, which was making your other person in a way make you feel rejected, and that was being mirrored back to them too, and they felt in a sense rejected by you because of just it's like some sort of views you had, and so they felt rejected by you, but you technically were never rejecting them. You were just kind of putting out there certain messages and connectivity that you were receiving in your 5D head with their higher self. And since they didn't have an understanding in this sense of higher self with themselves and getting these answers, that's why it was contradicting itself. Okay. And so there's a heightened understanding in the authenticness of this with your masculine, okay? Don't feel bad about yourself if they come to you and being like, yeah, you kind of made me feel downgraded about this when you said this when you said that, but then they're going to tell you about their view shift with it too, and how you doing that helped them to see things about themselves and why they wanted to go through that with you. Okay, it was a team playing it was a team played thing, and some of you that were dealing with some heavy freaking karmics, feminine karmics, and you're feeling heavy energy ties, you're feeling heavy draining ties. Yeah, you're seeing there's watcher energy. Yes, this person possibly was very heavily watching you, and in a sense trying to use your knowledge in manipulation, and it's going to backfire on them. So don't worry too much if you feel like feminines, if you're true at your heart, if you feel like your recognition of yourself and your growth is constantly being stolen. Okay, it's good. That was part of your growth too, feminine. To know that whatever is yours is meant for you, whether it was stolen or not, it's going to be given back 100-fold with your patience and an acceptance of, okay, well, I got something better than you can have that. I'm obviously ready for the next level, right? Don't get too cocky like that. You could be cocky like that with yourself, which is why I naturally allow myself to do it on camera. Okay, I'm not naturally being cocky with y'all. I'm not naturally being cocky with my own sense of healing. You just like, be happy about yourself. Be confident. There is a fine line between being cocky and confident, but be confident with yourself. Okay, you can be like, yeah, I got this, sound cocky, but you're only being confident. Now when you're like being addicted to that type of energy, that is being extremely cocky, and people are going to snuff their nose at you because you are technically snuffing your nose at them. Okay, so you're definitely getting a lot of liberation out of this too. Okay, so even if you feel like you're the one, people are just snuffing your nose at you and you're like in this victimization energy, and that's why you're getting nose snuffed at you, you're gonna know what those energies are. Okay, you're gonna feel it. Look at this, feminine. Oh, this just felt so beautifully. Cosmic womb. See, you're just really like just resonating into just out of rejection, okay? Out of, refusal of like to stay in one sense of place or to keep your grip on things that you have or that bring you a sense of, you're just kind of like releasing it and still building on keeping that harmony and not feeling like you have to reach out to fill, which is interesting because I just recently watched a movie about that when the man says, you just feel this emptiness inside of you, just keep filling it. Well, keep filling it in a healthy way, not an unhealthy way. Filling it in a healthy way is allowing yourself to, the time, the joy of certain things that you like to do, but also the rest, and time away from those things. You don't want to like burn yourself out on things you enjoy, because then that's like an unhealthy of trying to like, it's a black hole. So it's just going to keep going until it's understood and constructed to be different in a way, or as your view shift, it just kind of flips it in a way. So it becomes like an ignition of a star. That's what I'm seeing in my mind. And this is helping a lot with this liberation. There's transpersonal watchers, transpersonal. So there's a transperson, personal, person. You have someone definitely watching you and they're being liberated too. Okay. So just as much as you are liberating yourself, so is your person. Trust that you are building in yourself and this connection. Yes. Okay. This wall is being, I don't want to say break down, because it's a wall of a lesson. Like, you cannot pass. Oh, it's funny. I sent a video of this to my son's father because my son wanted to see, or show his dad him playing on this little remote control car, and then he had the finish line in front of me, like, the finish line's Mom, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And then I was like, oh, you can't pass the finish line, because I was the obstacle, and I was like, oh, you can't pass the finish line until lesson is learned. And so I kept putting my foot out there. I was like, oh, lesson wasn't learned. And then I kept putting my foot out there. Oh, can't get the finish line yet. And lesson learned, let him go through the finish line. So I was like, what a beautiful way to like teach a child that, I was like, that was so cool. So it was like meant to be type of stuff. And I thought it was funny. I ended up he wanted it sent to his dad, and that energy was sent to his dad. So I was wondering if that kind of sense of an energy, like moving forward past some sort of obstacle he wasn't allowed to, because there was this lesson being needed to be learned, so that obstacle couldn't be passed. So And I even explained that element to him. And so I was wondering maybe that actually might end up triggering. So I possibly will hear something about that, and then maybe in a week or a few days from now. So I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, see, masculine's got this too. All right, masculine's got this one too. Wow, and Matt. Yeah, y'all, I'd shuffle the crap out of these cards. Okay, I promise. So y'all also have the new moon, new ideas, a lot of things lightening both of you up. There's witness energy to this. So it's building the project or the sense of destined path that I feel a lot of these heavy partnerships in this road and this sense of spiritual path and building of union and unification in life and the world in a sense, and passing on knowledge. A lot of this is, why there's a lot of these new ideas coming, a lot of the vision shifts coming, understanding shifts coming, lightening up, because some of these things are going to be hard. There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be walls. But feminines, to y'all, it's just going to be like, oh, I just can't pass yet. Oh, there's a lesson. Okay, well, do I need to open my vision more to see something that I'm missing, or do I need to relax and harmonize myself more to open up into something I'm missing? So feminines, that is what your new lesson is. If there is a wall, if there is a blockage, what are you learning before you're allowed to cross the finish line? Okay, what are you coming into a realization of? Don't have to keep digging for the answer. The answer will also be revealed as you allow it to come in. You're attracting. So you're doing exactly what the masculines are doing. You are practicing attracting in your answers as well as you walk. And if you come to an obstacle or a wall, basically my foot saying, no, you can't pass the finish line yet. So I would be the universe saying, okay, no, there's a block here. So let's keep practicing this cycle, and then it will be revealed to you, within you, from within you, and around you, because you'll see a lot of omens about it as well. So in a light-hearted way, okay? Be light-hearted with yourself, okay? This is why you have the drifter. You feel and are allowing yourself to go within the essence, follow the essence of this, because you're opening your heart, you're opening your senses, and you can't quite see the you see the essence, but can't quite see the physical form. Can't quite see the physical form of it yet. Okay, so that is what's, in a sense, I would say spirits, forces of the universe are constructing right now. As the same time you're, constructing within your own mind the revealing and drawing in of this lesson and reveal within yourself. Okay. Wow, feminines, y'all's are just about as heavy as the masculines, but yours is very light-hearted heavy. His was very like knight fighting a dragon heavy. Okay. So enjoy this process. And allow yourself to flow with these energies. Okay. See how she's flowing with it. I feel like her eyes are closed. Yeah, she can't quite see the form, but she's playing with the essence of these new ideas, the new beginnings. Like, you're feeling the new beginnings, okay? And you're practicing drawing in the new beginnings and cleansing out what is you are seeing triggering your energy to be pulled down, and you're working with that because you're understanding, well, this is part of the process in realizations, in coming in to see the full picture into everything that comes into the perspective shift that then brings in the message or the lesson that then constructs from the lesson into the wisdom that then creates a lot of healing and settling in yourself and a little bit of practice, and then it becomes the new you. And then lesson learned, and then the veil drops. So this is the full process, the full understanding of the full Ouroboros, the trains of the Ouroboros, every scale and every understanding, every thing that is seen as it clips, okay? So experience it as it comes as well. And it's an energy of mastering this. I do feel that with you. Feminines here. Let's see. What else do we have? Okay, yeah. Understanding how not to allow your well to become dry as you journey your experience when it comes to learning your lessons. Sometimes some of you are just you're diving way too deep into trying to figure out every single lesson. You're not letting yourself sit back and let some of these things that's now is the right time for to come to you. You're constantly like digging for it and like grabbing at it. And so you don't feel like you have to do that anymore. That's the shift. That's one of the biggest ones that I went through too. Last week actually, and the week before that, because it started to come in while I was doing my readings the week before last. So some of those may also help with the bringing the bigger picture together with this reading if you fall or feel a little lost, okay? A lot of you won't really feel lost because you're taking everything that I give as a grain of salt, which is good. Take it as a grain of salt, and then if it resonates, when you get to that point in that place, and you're just gonna know what to do now, because it'll end up being like a little conscience in your head of me saying whatever it was that it was on that reading that you put in your back pocket, and now it's coming out of your back pocket. And this is exactly why I say put some things in your back pocket, because you never know when it might reveal itself to you, and you'll need it. So yeah. Yes. Yes. Look at that. Y'all's is down here at the bottom. The masculine, he got this heart card too, and it was at the top. And in the position where yours is the wall. Yes. Good job. Y'all are so close. So close, okay? It's just this storm. We got this storm here we're clearing up. This authentic self. This is either with you as a feminine, or your masculine is when it comes to either rejection from you that they're healing, or in understandings how it's a perfect storm when it comes to them doing the rejection at first. You'll feel that, okay? You'll see it more than you really will feel, but you'll feel the answers. And dream theft, some of you, I feel like you felt like certain things were dream theft. They thought that you were doing dream theft. There was an energy of both of y'all thought y'all were doing some kind of magic thing on each other, and it really wasn't. It was literally just this connection. It was like literally just the heartfelt connection y'all had for each other, and the universe was just like, y'all ain't cursing each other, y'all just freaking love each other. Like, hello, thank you, appreciate the comment, and thank you for the like. So yes, we have a lot of clarity and organization of this, and commitment and protection of the future, the true riches in the true reality of this serendipitous connection, okay? And a liberation to be able to be free, allowing yourself to be able to be free into the love of this connection, okay? And experiencing as you're feeling it, you're healing you're not giving too much of yourself for others, not allowing yourself to replenish, you are taking time to replenish yourself, that rest you need, instead of like constantly pushing yourself in work. It could even be healing work that you're constantly pushing yourself to. Much love. And Yeah, this sacred commitment. So clearing up this sacred commitment and really coming into beyond specific, there was illusions, right? And then you moved into these baby illusions. And these baby illusions were hard because it had two different directions to it, okay? One of them would have been an energy of a refusal of the call and not going towards your 10 of cups, but it's kind of settling for, okay, this works. It's not too much, it's not too little, it's settling. It's okay. It's not the best you can do, but it's not the worst you've been through either. This is okay. It's not even testing you, so it's really not going to, in a sense, grow the gifts. But you're going to see this decision. Some of you are going to go possibly in that decision because of feeling of just there needs to be replenished. So if you feel like that, go through replenishing yourself first before you commit to a direction, okay? Because when you replenish yourself, you may change your mind. And you'll really feel the true compassion, your true heart's home, your true homing, okay? Of a choice and a home, okay? This is what I'm seeing in a sacred contract. Like, this is possibly coming together. Some of you, this is like entering into a new home with someone and entering into a commitment with someone. Really listen to your intuition and your heart triggers, okay? And pay attention to everything you are learning, everything that you have dealt with when it comes to possibly dating around and triggers with other people that taught you more about yourself, okay? And because, yes, you are entering into a sacred contract of your heart, all right? And so this is, for half of you feminines, you're committing to what your heart is telling you. No matter what the heck reality looks like, you're just kind of like, well, I guess this is like my liberation, my surrender, leap of faith, and sense of like serendipitous and trusting the detours, the non-action, the obstacles, okay? Trusting that, feminines. In the new beginnings you're going through and moving towards. It's not just, oh, I'm waiting on the new beginning. You are working in the new beginning, okay? And then you are working in the new beginning towards the heightened level of your new beginning, okay? So it's, this is one of the biggest things that I really notice when it comes to cards is you'll have a new beginning, but then that Ace of Wands is still being played, and I started to realize it's levels of new beginnings, okay? You mastered one sense of new beginning with yourself and maybe a vision perspective or a view perspective, and so yeah, it's a new beginning, but you got another one coming. You got another level of a new beginning coming. So I would say keep that in mind because it definitely helped a lot with me and being patient when it comes to seeing new beginnings and then realizing, oh, well, technically that was a new beginning, but I still have another level of a new beginning. And I'm working in these levels of new beginnings with myself. Okay, got it. So, all right, feminines, you don't have nearly as much cards as masculines laid out. But it's okay. It's good. We go with the messages. And watching is very good because you can see the serendipitous connection when it comes to readings. And then I would definitely go, I personally would suggest going on my Facebook page, Oracle Unicorn, and I have the zodiacs there. This week I'm going to be, doing my strongest to get the rest of the zodiacs out there. So I am working into that. Thank you for all of your patience. Let's see. Whew. Feminines. Yeah, because there are some lessons in that masculine reading that are very, very good, okay? That I ended up expressing in, so I would definitely watch that one. That's my personal opinion. You do what you feel is right for you, okay? I will always say that, in spite whatever I say. I'll sure up contradict myself and say, forget that. Whatever your intuition is pulling at you, whatever your heartstrings are pulling at you, go that direction. Because whatever that was that's trying to confuse you was probably meant for someone else, and it was meant to be there to confuse you, to get you to follow your own direction. I have had that happen to me in readings. And that's why it resonated. It didn't resonate because that's what you were supposed to do. It resonated because it wanted to let you know, well, that's one of those things that you leave there, and then you make your own decision upon your own heartstrings and your intuition and how you see it can construct far beyond what you are working at. Illumination of these ideas and understanding and liberation, illumination of this liberation and surrender. Dang, feminines. Yes, this is what we are talking about. Good job. Just you're nailing it. You're nailing it. Yes. Oh, look at that. The masculine got this too. Oh, it's resonating. And unpresented. I will remember this, y'all. Unpresented experience. You're getting that unpresented. Oh, you're protecting that unpresented experience. Wow, I just had deja vu. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so your watcher is paying attention to the important memories. They are illuminating around their head the lessons learned, and lessons learned on remembrance and heart connection, important memories. They're watching you. They're watching, in a sense, over you. They want you to know they've been watching over you. There's an energy of heavy protection in the decisions that they make. So they do want to express this. They want to express that they're very thankful. They can see the illumination of communication, because in this guy's eyes, I can see them brighting blue, like they are seeing all of it. Okay, they are, I mean, that's just blue. Some of you, this could resonate. They have beautiful blue eyes, and you fall into a melting of sea for them. But some of you, they could have different colored eyes, but the energy is very blue. Their heart is opening. They're very filled with very lot of emotions. This is why they have there's non-action. Okay. They want you to know they're healing all of this, but they are moving forward. Okay. So they want you to keep moving forward. They want you to keep moving forward, and in your process, be easy with yourself. Keep loving yourself. They're saying that you doing this is just helping them to be able to do it for themselves too. You're eliminating the stress that once you did put on them. Okay. You put a lot of stress on their shoulders because of them opening and realizing that this is somehow what they've always wanted. It's somehow real because they used to think they had it, but they ended up falling out of faith in it because it was like, it just seemed like it wasn't even a reality. It wasn't real. And people that said they had it, they never believed them. They were like, yeah, okay, what's happening behind closed doors? Because I know what's happening behind my closed doors, and none of y'all know what's happening behind my closed doors. You're clearing that out. I'm sorry, feminines. He's clearing that out. There's a lot of energy with that. Some of you feminines are the reverse, okay? And you're the one going through this. But some of you are going through this in a sense of understanding your masculine, because of non-communication for a quarter of you, there was a heavy lack of communication because they wanted you to know it was to protect this whole thing. They didn't realize they were doing it at the first place. They wanted you to know that too, but then they started to realize they had to keep to it, and no matter what was going on and then what was busting out of them, because we saw a lot of that in a lot of these readings, and I I have seen in other incidences and situations where I have been able to see that play out, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, keep that in mind, not that it's necessarily the truth to your situation, but keep that in mind because it's a possibility that it is partially a truth to your situation. So yeah, that's being that nurturing, lighthearted, energy of a person, and really entering into your healthy, natural form of your feminine. You're nurturing your 3D self, but nurturing your heart when it comes to that connection, instead of being hard on yourself and trying to do everything you can to change your heart's mind. You're not going to change your heart's mind. I have tried. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You can try to cut certain ties all you want, but if it's not meant to be cut, it's not going to be cut, because if there's a lesson tied to it, it's not going to get cut, or it's going to reform itself. I've seen that too. So take what resonates with you and just leave the rest, okay? But yes, there is a new beginning, new ideas, and a message coming in. I feel there's a protection from mischief, okay? I hear some people are pretty freaked out. Don't let yourself get too freaked out. It's okay. It's heavy. It's heavy energy, but that's when silence or good, positive, relaxing music, like I got away from the binary old beats thing. It literally started to give me a headache. And then I started hearing about things that it can damage your mind if you're listening to certain wrong ones, or if you're listening to it too much. It can cause you to be way too far up there, and you're supposed to be a happy medium balance when it comes to the unseen realm and the tangible realm, okay? I have noticed it has put me sometimes way too high at like in just imaginative, but it's good. But at the same time, it's not, because you're not paying attention to like the tangible, the omens that are here that bring those two together and have a happy medium and a balance, and it really keeps that balancing act, which is why I see that the masculines were playing with the balancing act of that, allowing themselves to dream and be focused on the reality in the dreaming life they are living, and eliminating confusion, mischief, and gossip about a lot of things, because I just want to put it out there, there's a lot of gossip going on. Be easy about gossip, even gossip with yourself, even when it comes to a sense of expression. I do naturally remind myself, okay, I'm expressing these, but am I putting this person's energy down? That's then putting me down, because I'm not having an understanding as to why that's happening, and why it may be a sense of a negative type of energy of rejection, or an unauthentic connection of some sort. But that a lot of that clarity is being cleared up, and it's being organized. Definitely. It's helping you to really clean your own sense of homing and your tangible. See how we have, it looks like we have two homes. Yes, there is two homes here. So there's two homes. To me, this is like the passion, the fiery heart, the home and the heart. And this is like the home and the tangible. And we're trying to, like, in a sense, bring union into this, okay? Clarity and union of both homes. An organization in the self, and then it well, for me, technically it's a little bit backwards. I organize my room, and then it sends an energy field in organizing myself. So if my room's chaotic, usually I know it's because I'm kind of chaotic in the self, and I need to clean a little bit, so then it'll also trigger a lot of that cleaning up in myself. So I go through a lot of that. I guess this is when I like rearrange things a lot. Okay. Yes, y'all are coming into the same page. Soul healing and equilibrium. There's a lot of support in this time to replenish, okay? Time to replenish your energy, because both of you are about to take a journey. And listening to one's heart and bravery towards this direction There's a clarity and organization of knowing your options, new perspectives, decision and action, and internal dialogue. Trusting and listening to this internal dialogue of the home. Okay, well, I'm going to shuffle this for the sacred commitment, feminines. Man, why is there heavy masculine in my brain? This is really like just like heavy masculine energy, like right here. Clearing of frustration. Okay, there's an ending of a contract. There's a resolution of a contract. This feels like third party energy. There's a resolution of this contract with a past love. And this is resolution. This is past love resolution. And this is contract. Well, it's a contract, but with this resolution here, it's contract complete. And with a very specific, this feels like third party energy. There's a completion in third party energy, completion with two feminine. A completion in a contract. Okay, for feminists, this is feminist reading. This is with some of you mother resentments and pains, child resentment and pains, and some of you it's with your child with resentment and pains as to being a mother. So however that really reflects within your own soul. Yes. You'll see it. I don't try to look too much right here. You'll see it and as it plays out. You'll start to see it. And that's it shifts. That's where the shift starts happening. You start, is this no? And you start asking yourself questions, you're not crazy. It's good. It's good to talk to yourself, okay? It's way healthy, because if you don't and suppress all of that, that's how you have a lot more racing thoughts. And this is why I do what I do, because I end up having way too many racing thoughts about this. And I was just like, yeah, it's time for me to have a voice. So YouTube, here I come. Like, all right, the Queen of Bedlam. Bedlam. I probably am pronouncing that wrong, but yeah. And there's this unicorn is a knight. It's a masculine unicorn. And his kingship. Wow. And this rose, this white rose of love, like a wish. This person's trying to take this arrow and stab it, and they're playing with something. But this one, you can see, the toad is next to that one. Look at that. And there's a rabbit behind this one with the, ooh, yeah, that's good. I feel like this is mainly a masculine situation, especially if you're a cross-watcher masculine. Now, let me show you what I was seeing. If I can get some stability here. Okay, now, this unicorn has a knight's armor on it, okay? Now, I saw the rabbit. The rabbit is back here. This seems like the masculine dealing with a karmic dynamic feminine, okay? And this is the arrow she's holding, okay? And this feminine down here is it's that rose, that pure of heart. It's white, so it's like pure of heart rose here. And then we have this king. I feel this king is making a decision about something. And this he's like, this is him and this is him. And this is the separation of your masculine, okay? The intelligence and the strength and fortitude to overcome, okay? But not really overcome this person. They're overcoming themselves, being separated into a kingship around this. And then this is going to take course on its own. So, yeah, because there was, see, there's a hidden, I would say, kind of like spiritual, like tower energy play. And then this king is on a toad. next to this feminine. Very beautiful. And this fish, I'm thinking the feminine may have some sort of Pisces energy in them. There's a fish coming towards here, or this feminine has a water sign child. I can see that. And this fish right there, right next to her. What was this on top? Oh, yeah, because this is the responsibilities. This is responsibilities and partnership and a little bit of frustration, but coming out of frustration and gift of clarity. It says sanity, but clarity, okay? So, yes, this is clarifying this contract completion, okay? And past love. This is why I was like, this looks like that third-party energy to feminine energy type of thing. So, and then after that, we have the compassion, the home of the heart. Like that's bringing both those home energies into one. Okay. And understanding, I mean, support, healing. This is really supporting yourself. This is good. This is great. I feel this is why even though this feminine seems to be on some sort of like thronemanship of herself, you seem beneath her, but you are she's like a coal dressed as a diamond. You're a diamond dressed as a coal, and you're kind of allowing your diamond to show. Yeah. Okay. With no fear. Okay. This is why I feel the flowers are blossoming around her hair. There's a bunch of flowers around her hair because it's like, don't fear that. Don't fear the opposition. Because that's technically the definition of devil energy. Don't fear the opposition. Okay. Always see, she is not even looking up at her. Okay. She's looking towards her future. This is feminines. Wow, y'all are doing great. I mean, you really are. This is what I feel you're in. You're just focused on your future. Don't focus on her. You know, there's no reason for that. She do what she do, and she's all focused on this poor unicorn here. You know, he's all tethered and battle and probably tired from battling, you know, and she's just all paying attention and playing with the energy. Some of you, it's them playing with sucking all of your energy out to keep you from becoming whole. But you the masculines will see that. Okay, don't worry too much about that. You know, just worry about you. Okay, your growth, your heart, your messages with the connection and the energies of life and nature. That's what really kind of, you know, that's what and honestly, once I started really working into that, we started having more family times like my mom. That was kind of like an energy dynamic I was going through too. Knowing I have this energy dynamic with possibly other females out there that possibly really don't like me. I can tell and I know why. I mean, I'm not all that innocent in that reason. You know, I have a little cause and effect of them. But at the same time, I was listening to my heart. I was being pure of my heart. I wasn't being manipulative. I wasn't trying to break anything. So I just, you know, was taking responsibilities of my heart. You know, like, this is what I'm dealing with here. So, you know, just stay being pure of your heart. Stay being, like, just true of yourself. And always just in your path where, you know, you are holding this rose. You're nurturing all these beautiful blossomings of the perspective that of these, yes, feminine, just beautiful. Okay, and this king is watching on this toad. This toad is helping them get across the rough terrains of the emotions. Okay. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. So, all right, feminines. Oh, look at y'all. You have, yes, you have foreknowledge, fade gifts, clear sight of this sense of wonder. Oh my gosh, surrendering and trusting. Wow, wow, feminines, look at y'all go. Holy cow. Like, that's a lot of feminine energy. Wow. Oh, oh, yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's wish come true. A masculine's going to be like saying to hell with this mask that they had, and going towards their this the eternal masculine, towards this feminine, just take your time, because this is a setup here. This is a setup here. This is a set here. So this could be week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So like a month from now. And it could be a union. Or this, for some of you feminines, this could be a sense of ignition of yourself, and then a balancing act of a wish come true with your masculine and feminine energies. But this looks strongly with having clear sight, that definitely this feels like heavy union energy, okay? But take what resonates, leave the rest, put some things in your back pocket, be patient with the layout, because I have gone through a year of hearing about unions after union and never get my union, okay? But in a different sense, did get my union. Some of them were unions of myself, my different pieces of myself. And some of them were pieces of union when it comes to my masculine. So there are different levels. It's just learning the levels, and be willing to open, perspective to those different levels of your life. Because if there isn't a sense of awareness to be open to those understandings, then the understandings you'll be blinded by them now, because you're looking down. So these understandings are coming up here, but you're looking down. But if you have this new perspective and you're leaning back with yourself, you're being easier on yourself, and you're allowing that openness of different perspectives, and then they're doing it again, and you're able to see them now because you're looking more up instead of paying way too much attention to, doing that, some sort of healing or digging for answers, or, this is like, okay, the answers are going to be there. I'm not even going to fret about it. Exactly. Yeah. No longer jumping to conclusions. Very good. Listening with appropriate meaning. The appropriate meaning, and listening with beautiful clarity, not allowing the self-doubt and questioning of the self to happen. Just no, I'm gonna know. I always do. Look back. You always do know. No matter how much you stress about it or did not stress about it, you still knew and was pulled towards. Whenever you came to a decision, you're like, well, I just know what decision I have to make. And then that decision passed on from the card reading. And I was like, oh, well, I was all worried about nothing. I know. That's part of the lesson. So that we can go through this with that. It's the enlightenment. It's the true richness of the enlightenment, protection, and the beauty in oneself and all of us, and what we all have inside of ourselves. The whale song resonating. You see, that is awesome. You put resonating, and then the card behind that is all like resonating. That's what's up. Oh, beautiful feminines. All right, so what else are we going to get for y'all? Okay, we're gonna get Cat's Tarot. Feminines. Okay, yes. There's a beautiful illumination of equal give and take happening, or something being found, okay? So you could possibly find something. It's going to help in an illumination of surrendering yourself towards important memories, lessons learned, and heart connections. And watcher energy. There's something you're going to find and you're going to know, okay? Lessons learned about giving up a fight. Your masculine has lessons learned about giving up a fight, perspectives in giving up a fight. They were in hangman energy and kind of stagnant energy, standstill energy because of this, knowing when it's time to let go and walk away and give up the fight. And yeah, this is with an earth sign. This is definitely masculine energy, okay? And what do they have here back here? Their overwatch, their serendipitous energy and omens involving. Oh, I possibly burned my tea. No, but it's very hot. I almost burned my tea. Okay, here we go. Now we're back. I don't want to put that there. Well, I'm glad I made this. That'll work. Perfect. Okay, so I apologize. I lost my train of thought. I'll get it back. Okay. Oh, your masculine may be an earth sign, or you may be dealing with an earth sign that you possibly are going to be walking away from because of lessons learned. Okay. And this is behind the scenes, moving forward, healing energy when it comes to things that are hidden. Something that is hidden that you find it. Okay. Obstacles that are hidden. Being able to move past obstacles because of a healing of behind the scenes energy. Something healing hidden things. That's cool. Yeah, order and direction, coming out of confusion about new beginnings. And some of you, it's no longer, allowing yourself to be confused over gossip, okay? Or whatever other people say about you. Just believe what you think about you. Gossip, it only just kind of tries to take our focus away, where's that card? Yeah. So it tries to take our focus from us and our direction towards whatever that person's trying to take your focus away from, whether it be them or whether it be something back this way to stop this or to stop that, or it manipulative like energy. I'm saying, but true compassion from the heart. Stay within that. Be careful about retaliation energy, because that only backfires. Court commitment energy came out upside down, but pure joy, surrender. Oh, you're listening with clarity about a tower moment when it comes to a commitment and this person getting single, and this person is watching you. This is without a doubt. Because this just keeps coming up. I mean, they're just totally watching you. They're about to be single, though. Or what are you just gonna start? Is this person just? Well, see, we're supposed to pay attention to ourselves here. Yes, they're gonna take the leap of faith, according to this. Now, when? That could be. You'll see. You'll start seeing the layouts up here. This is why I really clarify, okay? But they're listening with appropriate meaning. They're having tower moments about a lot of this commitment energy and things happening behind behind the scenes, this moon energy secrets about secrets, heavy secrets. Okay. Like this person may need some time to like for real heal. Like, yeah, like and nurture their new beginning. Okay. So this may take some time. Okay. Because they're emotionally feeling just all right. Yeah, you're having clear, beautiful, clear sight about this and understanding, and there's this energy of promise when it comes to building on a bond, when it comes to the internal feminine. All right. Knock, knock, knock. Somebody knocking on the door. Oh, some of you, your person's going to show up out of nowhere and you're going to get a knock at the door. Okay. So take it for a grain of salt, because also kind of put it back pocket possibility, but you'll see. Okay. You're really going to be able to play with that. Okay. Confusion about gossip when it comes to burdens and overindulgence energy. And wishes. Oh, feeling burdened by wishes. But all of that is clearing up. I would say all that is clearing up. There's a lot of understanding going on. It's too hot to drink. Okay, let's see. I will take... All right, so there's bravery and fortitude. Excuse me. Bravery and fortitude and listening to the belief in oneself. When it comes to being left out in the cold energy. When it comes to a home of that is a home, past home, a home left out in the left out in the cold, about a home, someone of the past. That resonates very strong, nurturing feminine energy, or they could have heavy earth sign in their chart, or they could be an earth sign, or some of you are going to be leaving an earth sign out in the cold and walking away from past energy. Some of you are the earth sign. Okay. All right. And there's a lot of equilibrium going on when it comes to this. And this is why you had to leave the home for some of you. Yeah, you had to, because you were becoming way too drained and you're realizing this. Okay. And some of you, you're masculine. There's something about left out in the cold here when it comes to home and past energy with someone, and it could be this earth sign, because this earth sign is a feminine. Okay. Oh, wow. An equilibrium in Two of Cups. Nice. 17. Nice. I love it, because like my number is like 8 and 8. So the fact that you did that, that's 8 and 8. Yeah, that's what's up. I love that. Thank you for doing that. All right. I want to clarify this Two of Cups: support, soul healing, equilibrium, the Queen of the Golden Bowl. Wow. Heartbreaking. Like, both of you are actually heartbroken with each other, or about this whole thing. Like, it's equal. Internal dialogue, like, and new perspectives, knowing your options. Oh, that's being revealed to the masculines. And the masculines are definitely in their Emperor energy, okay? Because we had the Emperor card come out in the masculine reading as well. So that's pretty heavy with this card. So some of you, this has everything to do about perspectives when it comes to children, okay? And inner dialogue when it comes to children, inner dialogue possibly when it comes to revealing true emotions. Okay, so what about this past love, letting go, resolution energy here with sacred contract? Ten of Cups. Resolution of balancing. Entering into... Yeah, okay. So it's choice in love. Taking a choice in love. Wow, feminines, you have a choice. Some of you, you know exactly who it is. Some of you, you have a choice either between a earth sign and water. Some of you, this is with also a Sagittarius. So one of them could have Sagittarius energy in their chart. And some of you, this is definitely an earth sign, and they could have water in their chart, okay? For sure, for some of you, this is definitely an earth sign, okay? That you're working with. And those of you, you are the earth sign, like for real, like your sun is the earth sign. You are possibly dealing with a water sign that has fire, or a fire that has earth in their chart, or this water that has earth in their chart, or you're dealing with two people, a earth sign and a water sign, or a water sign and a fire sign and an earth sign, some of you. So you'll see where it plays out. Coming out of hiding, I'm 16/7, sending warning feelings, a bright blessing to whose eyes gain upon this message. Because in my experience, the live chats tend to disappear after a reading. So I wanted to express that out, because if it does disappear after this reading, it will still be in the video. And I apologize for my difficulties when it comes to reading. All right, so I'm coming out. That's so awesome. Dude, they totally are. Feminines, like, I really wonder, I think they're going to message you about their true energy this whole time. Like, this, like, true energy, like Nine of Swords. They were in Nine of Swords energy. Like, they were just... They totally got you, but they were totally trapped. Victory. Feminines, you're going to be getting victory. Bye. Thank you for staying. Okay, feminines. Yep. Collaboration, an apology or a love letter, strength. Yeah, wow, yeah, like for real. Truth's coming out. Justice on the Four of Cups, basically not being able to take an offer. That's, yeah, okay. So feminines. Victory. Okay. So we're going to get some of the Zolar cards. Understanding, illumination, and surrender. Finding and this balancing of equal give and take, future hopes, ambitions, plans, and love affairs. Heart connection, a remembrance. This is also an energy of walking away, which is the Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, giving up a fight, and Hangman energy with the King of Pentacles. With denotes of business worries, influence, and associated with a dark man over 40. And moving forward obstacles, hidden energy, unknown energy, and healing unknown energy. This is influence or receipt of money from an unexpected source, influence or associated with a medium dark man under 40. And then we have this confusion, new beginnings, 10 of Wands with a Nine of Cups. And this is influence or associated with a light blonde man under 40, a medium and a medium light man over 40. Okay. Okay, and this is brave heart fortitude. This left out in the cold, not sure, feeling the essence but not seeing its form. I'll be back. I had to do this with masculine too. I'll be back. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I would not have enough time to wait. I had to interrupt. That's crazy. Holy cow. All right. Thank you so much for y'all's patience. Whew, here we go. Whew. So, feminines. Where am I at? Okay, so this tower moment, since how I'm gonna leave it. This tower moment, relating to some sort of like court commitment or something, and a leap of faith, and the harvest of something, being able to harvest because of like the single energy. This pertains to home affairs based upon card over or under, a slight delay in plans and disappointments. Okay, what about this eight of influence? Okay, this is a Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords, sneaky energy. Eight of Wands, this is communication, fast communication, because we have the Knight of Swords, so fast, verbal communication, coming in very fast, possibly about Nine of Swords information, okay? Or could cause someone some Nine of Swords information, and this is influence and associated with a dark man over 40, so some people, there could be some issues when it comes to that inheritance and some sneaky information when it comes to possibly someone with an inheritance. Yeah, like I'm heavily feeling that. A light involved, influenced and associated with a medium dark man over 40 and a light complected man over 40, possibly gray or bald. Oh, they could be a bold person, like very bold in themselves. Okay. Oh, that makes a lot of sense to me, actually. Wow. All right. Here we go. So this home energy, this left out in the cold, but the lady of faith. Okay, this bravery and fortitude in one's heart. This is influence with the Queen of Pentacles is here. And this is about past energy, and this is influence and associated with a medium dark lady. Influence and associated with a medium man under 40, okay? Oh. Well, okay. And so we have the Two of Cups here. Let's what clarifications do we have for this Two of Cups here and Three of Swords? You will receive something or meet someone unexpectedly. Support, soul healing. Wish come true. Look at that, feminine. Look at that. I swear that totally feels like union energy right there. But we'll see how, or a message that comes in. We'll see how this plays out. Let's see. This Emperor, the Sun energy, internal dialogue energy. This is news of a death to, disappointments and delays in plans. So this is possibly like a revealing about some sort of death or some sort of illness. And this resolution of the past, 10 of Cups, making a decision in love, no longer juggling. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put 3 here. And this is influence and associated with a light blonde lady. You will receive a message and a large amount of money or a costly gift. Holy cow. I think I'm starting to understand where my Tower moment's going to come from. With my finances. Holy cow. We'll see. Take it for a grain of salt, right? And we'll see as it plays out. Influence and associated with a dark lady and news of a marriage. This is about the King of Cups, Temperance, which is also a Sagittarius card. Balancing emotions, because this is also Temperance, balancing the emotions of things and love in its truest form. About a marriage, responsibility of partnership. So I could end up. Okay. First love and surrender and trust. Influence when it comes to endless possibilities, first love and wonder. Influence are associated with a dark man under 40. And then this Queen of Passage, transition, surrender, and trust. This is influence are associated with a medium light lady. Is there anything else we really need to clarify? Yeah, what about this disappointments here. Pertains to home, slight delays and disappointments. Denotes love and sympathy, affections and affairs, and denotes a pleasant surprise and favors and assistance. And gossip. I would just say don't allow this gossip to detour you from what you feel is best for yourself. That's what I really feel heavily with this, okay? Feminines, especially the feminines, don't allow certain information of gossip to detour you from what your heart is calling towards, because it could be in a sense of a trickery or a sense of test with yourself, of rejection or refusal of one's call and one's true heartfelt calling. Okay. And the true authentic triggers and seeing of specific people's mask or their authentic self and full truth understanding of their heart and true intentions. That's what it is. Their true intentions. Okay, feminines? You will have victory. We have victory here. You will have victory, okay? So don't allow yourself to worry too much. Just observe very just profoundly. Sit back so you can observe more widely, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the ending. Sacred Vision cards and my winged enchantments. All right, so we have this one, petitioning the Supreme Court. I will get that. Uprooted. Yeah, this definitely had a lot to do with finances. So a lot of feminines may end up either having to move or taking action to move after you receive a specific message about something. Okay. Don't allow your Don't allow your anger to abolish this. Okay. You will regret it if you allow your anger to overtake you in this situation. Okay. You could lose this if you don't allow yourself to stay in your calmness. And if you have to just stay quiet, oh man, I said this to masculines too. If you have to go somewhere away from everyone and scream out before you even possibly even try to deal with this, because this gossip could be very I feel it's just gut-wrenching disrespectful, like to purposely sabotage your whole future. Okay. And that's why you would get so mad, because this was purposely to sabotage your whole future and any happiness. And just be wary of that, because know that this is not going to work and that it's going to backfire on this other person. So don't allow it to trigger you. Don't allow it to man, you take that gossip slam, personal reverse, whatever. I'll wait. I'll be patient. Gifts. Let's see what kind of gift this is. Sure to happen? All right, I'm ready. That right there. I know I'm throwing my cards, but I mean, for real, like, stay true in your truths, your power, because I mean, that gossip can't well possibly get you like feeling like bust type of energy, okay? Yeah, because of it, the anxiety is taking drastic action. Yeah, y'all are going to end up leaving. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Yep, that gossip is still showing upright. The other one's upside down, and that one is upside down as well. So, yes, it has heavily to do with that gossip, okay? And it could trigger you into extreme anger, and you're just not going to care what you said. No, don't allow yourself to give your power like that. Some people, I've noticed, even me, we feel that a sense of like gaining our power, standing up for ourselves. and expression, but then it gets too much. So I've learned that actually it keeps more of your power if you just, okay, not even going to waste my energy, not even going to uprise myself with that type of energy. Just go, it's okay. It's okay. Stay focused on you. Stay focused on your direction. It's just gossip. Yeah, but it could have freaking destroyed my whole future. It's okay. It's not, and it didn't. Yeah, it did this and this, but you're going to end up growing out of that anyway. This is what you're having this conversation with your spiritual team about, okay? Is why it's okay. Why this is a better way to handle this. Why, okay? And that's why you're leveling up. This is what's forcing you to level up, and you're going to take full accountability of that. And just do not even give them an inch of your energy over finding that out, okay? It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. Well, I'm going to make you confront your truth then. Nope, not even worth that. Because obviously, if they're ignoring their truth, they're the ones that's just going to reject their 10 of cups. Is that it's not your job to make people have their 10 of cups. It really isn't. It's just your job to, in a sense, express yourself, create your own 10 of cups. I mean, that's just what you're doing. That's what you're here for. This is the reason why you even want to know any of this. This is the reason why you're even watching me, as to how to accomplish yours, not how to make other people get theirs. So just kind of makes sense. And this is what helped a lot with just not feeling like I had to constantly stand up for myself. There's some things, speak on your own behalf and speak your truths, I would say, but there's no real need to have to battle gossip, because those that are meant to see the truth and collaborate with you will see the truth without you even saying anything, okay? And those that were not meant to see the truth will follow in the gossip and probably gossip about you too. And they're not even worth the energy that, they want to play into. You want to play into something more heightened and different, so just let them. All right, well, I guess that sucks for you, huh? But it is what it is. It's its own learning process. Sometimes you have the power to put a seed. You can say certain things here and there, and it does help things grow. But then some things only takes a knife to your own plant, and that's not what we want to do. We want to plant seeds, not cut our own plant down. And usually trying to force awakening on other people only cuts your own plant down. Okay, so Raven. That's pretty gnarly. 2 energies of ravens here. You have a beautiful message coming to you. That's, like being carried. Like the spirit's carrying you. And knowing, just knowing your whole future is truly protected. I want to do that, and then I will do that, okay? Because I thought the rooster was very important. So I feel like your masculine has a message for you when it comes to this rooster. You do have a hawk, too. So not only do you have 2 energies of messages when it comes to the ravens, you have the hawk, and that's a masculine, heartfelt message. This is possibly just the masculine, just like, am I in a dream? Like, hold on, I'm in a reality dream. Oh, this is so much better. Oh, wow, what was I thinking? No, it's okay. It was totally meant to be that way. Wow, this is so cool. Whoa, what was I afraid of? I feel like your masculine's going through that, okay? And he's igniting too, okay? He's just firing out. He has to understand his too. He has to understand himself too. And so this is what, don't be too hard on yourself about maybe lack of compassion or gossip energy upon your masculine, okay? Especially for those readers out there, when it comes to gossip and harsh things, when it says to possibly about the masculine, gossip when it comes to maybe certain things when it comes to you trying to heal, even me with some things when I was saying when it comes to certain readings, and then being like, well, I came into this perspective, so it's it's still pure energy, but it's really taking responsibility. It's taking responsibility of you in the past not understanding, you understanding now, and then possibilities of whatever for you in the future. So it's you taking care of you in the past, and taking care of you now to take care of you in the future. Okay. That's where I feel a lot of this energy is coming in, and that's what I feel your masculine is. Some of your masculines are like, this is why we've been separated. This is why I can't talk to you. This is why I have to separate myself from you, because I wouldn't see me if I was always in your light. I would just be seeing you. I'd be blinded by you. I had to be able to ignite, so I'm not blinded by you. All right. Number 4, petitioning the Supreme Court. Prayer is a petition. You are asking for something, and this desire gives birth, the egg, the hope, the butterfly. You direct this request to the greater power, the creation, knowing that you might not get what you need, but you might not get what... Okay. You might not get what you think you want, but you will get what you seek. There we go. I like that better. You might not get what you think you want, but you will get what you seek. Move into a cocoon of silence and be still. Hey, look at that. That's one of the other ones we got here. Then offer your prayer, just as a flower blooms and the fragrance is released. Joy finds you and you are released, like a butterfly in beauty and freedom. You are being initiated, and your choice is which gateway to enter. No joke. Yes, we even saw that here. I'm like drooling. Like, no joke, I'm like drooling over this, like, yeah, this is great. I'm just weird. I'm such an entertainer type of person. I really am. So no, I need that. Okay, so the gateway you entered, and that led me to this. It was right here. Yeah. The choices. Message, sending out a message, choice and love. The lovers. No longer juggling. Light blonde lady. Uncertain anxieties, but overcoming those anxieties. We got flourish first. Yellow, flourish. Uprooted. A tree violently uprooted from its life force has many faces of grief and confusion. I almost remember that line from Heart. We read this. There must be a reason why that trigger. Whoa, I've never seen that before. I've had this deck for almost 2 years. There's faces in these roots. And this man looking at these roots, it says, oh, this is rooting. This is like the masculine taking up all of this pain and sorrow, just screaming agony, and looking at it and taking accountability in it. Like really, real count. Like, y'all get what I'm saying, right? But here, let me show y'all. This is wild. See all those faces in there? There's some up here. There's some down here. So root energy from the lower world and then reaching out into the upper world. And then the middle world, which is you connected to it. So that's, ooh, yeah. Feminines. I don't know why there's such a heavy masculine, like, man, feminines, that's masculines, like for real, like itching in their seat, just watching. Like, I feel like they feel kind of like held back and they've just been waiting to just jump towards you. A tree violently uprooted from its life force has many faces of grief and confusion. We are often like this tree, torn away from the environment that encourages our life growth, and these senses of loss can be devastating. But the roots leave a seed beneath the earth that will ultimately rekindle the wisdom that was left. It will grow and reforest the land in your name, and the echoes of your love will flourish from the rain of tears you have shed. This earth is a schoolhouse to which we come to learn and correct our negativity. Abuse is not a birthright. It is something you are taught, and you can replace painful memories with better thoughts. You have the right to change your story with your imagination. Focus on happy laughter and well-being instead of abuse. And the gladness of your heart will follow as the arms of the universe enfolds you and keep you safe. See every aspect of a situation, even a tough one, though you cannot change the past. Know that you can change what is in your life now. Believe in your right to flourish. All right, feminines, I am getting so hungry, so I'm going to do my best to stop talking. I need to be nicer. You're doing good. Okay. Thank you. Some of y'all think I'm probably so weird. All right, 28, Raven. I am Raven. I am the deep magic from the north and the ancient connection between you and the immortal. I am proof that your world is changing. You are starting to see the hidden threads that bind your experience. There are great things at work. There are manifestations unfolding before your feet. I want to help you see the magic and teach you how to use it. I am the bird that transports you from one realm to the next. I am the portal granting you access from the solid grounds of earth. I am that which appears from nothing. There is no greater power than your own will to sustain your vision. When you see me coming down from the lonely mountainside, it is time to take the reins. I may appear only once, so grab the chance when you see it. Take your whims and ground them. Take your fertility and shatter it to pieces. Stop accepting the chaos around you. Stop allowing your energy to dissipate and give it form and substance. You are a magician. You are the missing piece of the puzzle. You are connectivity and you are Raven. All right. And then we have Hawk, number 15. I am Hawk, the majestic and visionary. I am the eyes of the gods. I am the whole picture. I have keen sight, seeing everything from every angle. I see how today shapes tomorrow and how my future stirs today. I am advantage and strategy and will always come prepared. If I am circling overheard, it is because you are aligning with your future. Your path is balancing out. Your motivations are centering, and your higher mind is aligning. To be a visionary takes more than just seeing the path ahead. You must construct it, shape it, and ensure it spans far enough to complete your tasks. I don't know if I literally said that one for this reading or if I said that for the last reading for masculines, but I have totally said that. Does your current way of doing things support what you seek to accomplish? If not, change your course and take a new path. I encourage you to take a look at what drives you. You are perceptivity. You are the eyes of the universe. You are foresight and you are hawk. Then I'm going to go ahead and do rooster. 30. I am rooster, the rising sun and the break of day. I am vitality. I am sexuality. I am the internal matrix of fertility. I am the time to act and the need to use force in creation. I am fire and momentum. While the feminine nurtures all things created, I am the force that shapes the created. I will guide it. I will give it life. I will mold its most useful form into place. Now is not the time to tend out to worn out things, but to light the fires of new life. While you can acknowledge those times of stillness and acceptance, I assure you the time is coming. I am the creating, wielding the power of seed and continuity. I am the domain of reproductive potency and reciprocity. I'm supposing because I kept wanting to say it. Unleash potential and start making things happen. I am going to start making things happen. That's where I feel where your masculine is saying. I am unleashing potential and I am starting to make things happen. I will give you the dawn. I am being granted the dawn I seek. You are internal potency. You are conception. You are dawn's triumphant herald. You are rooster. All right, there we go, feminines. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to share. You never know who else that will see this, and I might be able to help them as well. And liking definitely helps move the videos along in YouTube. And thank you so much for liking and subscribing and sharing. I greatly appreciate it and watching. It has been so much fun doing this for y'all all the time. I love it. And I will see y'all next time. Have a beautiful day, y'all. Goodbye.